All right, so we're gonna be doing today is making some Chinese food. I guess the kids are real hungry. First thing you gotta do is you gotta make sure that if you're kind of overweight like me, you want to suck in that gut. Okay, what are you laughing at? Okay, so so after you sucked in your gut, what you want to do is just to let you know, my father's a chef, and so I've learned a lot from him. I consider myself a master chef, but to be honest, I'm just a master chef in my head. Bruh. But I am going to show you guys how it's actually done. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some strips out of these chicken thighs, and they are halal certified. So let's actually begin. Okay. Now I can make slices different ways. You can make them into small little cubes if you want. But we're just going to do kind of like strips here. Now, I could get rid of some of the fat on this thing. But you know what? I'm not going to. Because I just kind of like the fat flavoring here. Which is all right. But so we're just going to do that just for now as we're cutting them. So as I'm cutting this, I just wanted to let you know that I like using chicken thighs because you get that flavor and it's kind of juicy. Whereby if you use something like chicken breast, well, it can get pretty dry, but you can still make it work. I mean, it's not horrible. You just have to get the right timing, right of the cooking timing right, because and I usually look at 6 seconds for that, but if you're using a wok, it could be pretty quick, because if you overcook it, you can forget about it. It gets all dry, gets all rubbery, and it's just not good at all. So I recommend, if you're just starting, if you're a beginner, go for chicken thighs. All right, so once you're done, you can put in like a little bowl or a little container here, and so we're going to start off. I'm going to season it with a bit of oil. Okay, just a bit of sesame oil. I have to get some of that flavor in there, and we're then going to go for some soy sauce. All right, now you can do 1 spoon, 2 spoons. I just throw it in there. Well, maybe not too much because it can be pretty salty. A little bit of dark soy sauce, not too much because I want to add that in later. You can add in some oyster sauce if you want, just a tad bit, not too much. I mean, 1 spoon should be good enough. And we're going to use some vinegar. This is balsamic vinegar. And what I do is I kind of just use its lid. Throw it right in there. It's all right. I can add in some garlic powder. All right. Just a bit of powder right there. Love garlic powder. I was going to put some ginger garlic paste, but or maybe some little bit of ginger, but I think the garlic powder should be just good enough. And I'm going to throw some black pepper on it. Don't really need any salt, because the soy sauces themselves already have salt. And I'm going to throw in a little bit of cornstarch, which should help a little bit here. And we're going to mix it all up, all right? Just mix it all up all you want, okay? Get it right in there. I mean, you just want to hear
how
the
are
noise.
you?
I mean,
I am under the water. Please help me.
To the moistness, the tenderness of the chicken. Is that even the tenderness? I have no idea. You can just hear it, right? All right, so you can leave it out for about 30 minutes or to room temperature, and then we'll go from there. All right, so once your wok has been heated properly, okay, so you're just going to throw that right in there. Okay, you're going to feel the steam. You're going to hear it. Okay? And now we're just going to move it around. Now, here's the thing. I don't have a gas stove, so I'm just going to be using an electrical one, and we're just going to cook it up here. And of course, you want to make sure it's really hot as much as possible. Now we're just going to move it around, and we're going to cook it for a bit. Okay, so I added a little bit of water, just a little bit, just so we can get cooking a little bit better, because thing is, this wok isn't that great. I'm gonna need a better one. So it has been really annoying for a while, because it's actually quite old. But we're going to be going for it. I'm going to be getting a new one later. For now, so I have to add a little water just to make it cook properly. But it's going to be nice and tender in just a moment. So I got some frozen vegetables just for this once. I don't always use frozen. But just to make a quick one. Now, see, here's the thing. These scissors these days, they suck. So I got to use a knife to cut this thing. It's kind of damn annoying. Cut. Okay, so you're going to take out, now I have a separate container, you're going to be taking out the chicken pieces by itself, and you're going to leave some of the juice in there because you don't want that juice to dry up. And the reason why is you want that juice to go inside those veggies that you're going to put in. Now, because I had the flu, oh yes, I can get that steam inside of me because it actually helps. So you might want to do that sometimes. That steam helps and it tastes great. Anyway, so we're going to be emptying this out. Do it nicely. It's nice and hot. All right, so let's empty all the pieces here of the chicken thigh, chicken pieces. Okay, so now whatever's left, you can leave a little bit left. It's fine. It's not a big issue. We don't want to dry it up. We want to keep it nice and creamy. Let's get rid of this last guy in. All right, so we got a little bit left in there. It's fine. We're gonna throw in our frozen veggies. Now this thing, I didn't really have time to thaw it, but I want to throw in like half the bag. Don't have to do the whole thing. You know, not everybody likes some veggies in there, or broccoli, or some of the stuff that's already in there. But you know, I really love having veggies in a stir fry, any kind of stir fry that you can make. It tastes great. So we're just gonna do that, and we're gonna make a sauce now out of it. So we're kind of, now usually I make the sauce separate because I'm really lazy today. I'm just gonna go with the flow, and we're just gonna add some pepper in. Okay, so we'll get some black pepper. I could use white pepper, but this is actually a bad idea. You don't want to throw white pepper in just like that. White pepper is highly recommended to be used for marinating. You don't want to use it like this because it'll smell like you're burning up the place. So we're just gonna throw some soy sauce in. Just to add that in there. We're gonna throw some dark soy sauce as well for the flavor, and we can add in some of that garlic powder as well. So let's throw that in there. Now, my secret ingredient, well, it's actually not really a secret ingredient. There really is not much of a secret. It's chili garlic sauce or paste. There's plenty of them. I'm using different kinds from time to time just to see what kind of flavor I really like. This is actually not so bad. So I'm just gonna throw it in there because I want to make it as just give a bit of a nice spice in there, all right? And you can literally just smell the spice as soon as you throw it in there, man. It smells great mixed in with everything else. I think this can make a pretty good sauce. So let's stir fry it. Again, the wok is not that great. It should be heating up pretty quickly. It unfortunately isn't. Plus, it's also frozen. The veggies are frozen, so it takes a bit of time. It's all right. All right, so I added in 1 cup of water, and the reason why I'm going to do that is I'm going to put these ramen noodles in there, okay, to make it really, it'll cook up pretty easily. So let's throw it in there. All right. I'm going to make about 4 of these. The wok isn't that huge. I like to make it in the wok because it's just so much easier, and yeah, if you're lazy, why the heck not, you know? Sometimes we're all busy, got to go to work, got to go places in life, got to deal with the kids. So many things you got to do. Plus, you want to go watch your favorite shows. Who has time for all of that? Now, you could be Ubering, you know, you could be actually ordering Uber or DoorDash or whatever the heck, but, you know, cook at home. It's cheap. So, might as well just do that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this kind of soak right in, soak by itself. If you want to add a little bit extra water, you can. The chicken, keep in mind, you keep it outside as you're doing this. You want to let it all simmer through. All right, so we're going to be mixing it up here. We don't want to be all clumps and stuff, but the noodles are almost ready, really. I mean, these noodles, they just take about 3 minutes, so it doesn't take up a whole lot of time. You can break it apart a little, and it will be pretty quick. Now you want to mix it around because you want all those veggies in there. And then you want to, as you're doing it, you want to layer some of the chicken, not all, but just some. And you want to get that, whatever juice is left in there, kind of in there. And you're going to mix it up. You're going to continue to mix it up, okay? And as you're mixing, as you're getting it all in there, then you're going to put even more, another layer, okay? And then you're just going to mix it up, all right? Let's keep going. We're almost just about done. All right, it's pretty easy stuff, isn't it? And we're gonna throw the rest in there. All right, the rest of the juice. Cook it up a bit. You know, obviously don't want it watery because we're not making soup here. We want it to obviously be stir fried, and you just mix it up. And in about a moment, you are gonna actually be done. And I highly recommend you can use some hot sauce. I think everybody knows this sauce. You don't even have to ask me what it is, all right? You can put that in there after if you want to make it spicy. There's already chili garlic in there, but that adds in it adds in a little bit more flavor if you want. That's really up to you. Or this actually should be sufficient. In all truth and honesty, it would be. And it's going to taste so great. Trust me. Thank you very much for watching. And have a nice day.